Look at that!
The shockwave is here! Get down!
When people think about nuclear weapons, they often imagine giant fireballs and dramatic explosions. But the true danger isn't the explosion itself, it's what happens to ordinary people afterward. Imagine a normal weekday in a large city. Commuters are heading to work. Students are sitting in classrooms. Families are going about their daily routines. Now imagine that, without warning, a single nuclear weapon detonates above the city. What follows isn't just an explosion, it's a chain of events that would overwhelm every emergency system, hospital, and government response plan imaginable. This is the story of what could happen. In less than a second, an intensely hot sphere of energy forms at the center of the blast. Temperatures rise to levels hotter than the surface of the sun. Everything closest to the detonation is instantly destroyed. Buildings, vehicles, infrastructure, and anyone caught near the center has virtually no chance of survival. At the exact same moment, an enormous flash of light races across the city. People looking toward the blast may suffer temporary or even permanent blindness. For many, this blinding flash is the very first sign that something has gone terribly wrong. A powerful pulse of thermal energy spreads outward. Objects capable of burning begin to ignite. Clothing catches fire. Trees and vegetation burn. Vehicles and buildings become sources of secondary fires. People exposed outdoors suffer severe burns within seconds. Across entire neighborhoods, hundreds of separate fires begin almost simultaneously. Emergency services haven't even had time to react. Yet the disaster is already growing beyond control. Seconds later comes the blast wave. Compressed air rushes outward at tremendous speed. Windows shatter across vast distances. Walls collapse. Vehicles are tossed aside. Structures that survived the initial flash may now fail under the force of the pressure wave. People near windows are struck by flying glass. Roads become blocked by debris. Communication lines fail. Entire districts are transformed into fields of rubble within moments. Within minutes, smoke rises high into the atmosphere. Fires merge and spread through damaged neighborhoods. Thousands of survivors attempt to contact loved ones. But phone networks become overloaded or stop functioning entirely. Many don't understand what has happened. Some move toward windows to observe the growing cloud in the distance. Others attempt to flee. Every decision is made with limited information and growing fear. Normally, disasters trigger massive rescue operations, but a nuclear detonation creates a different challenge. Many hospitals inside the affected area may be damaged or destroyed. Medical staff are among the victims. Firefighters, police officers, and emergency responders face the same dangers as everyone else. The number of injured people quickly exceeds available resources. Even neighboring cities struggle to absorb the overwhelming demand for medical care. Depending on how and where the weapon detonates, radioactive material may spread through the environment. Particles carried by wind can fall back to Earth hours later. This fallout may contaminate roads, buildings, water supplies, and open areas. Unlike fire or collapsing buildings, radiation cannot be seen. People may not realize they have been exposed. Those receiving high doses can become severely ill in the days and weeks that follow. As the first day turns into the second and third, survivors face new problems. Food distribution breaks down. Clean drinking water becomes scarce. Electricity and communication systems remain disrupted. Transportation networks are damaged. Families become separated. Large numbers of people require shelter, treatment, and psychological support. The crisis extends far beyond the blast zone itself. Entire regions may struggle with the consequences. The effects do not end when the fires are extinguished. Many survivors face years of recovery. Some may develop long-term health complications. Communities lose homes, businesses, schools, and critical infrastructure. Economic damage can persist for decades. The psychological impact on survivors, families, and emergency workers may last a lifetime. Earthquakes, hurricanes, floods, and wildfires are devastating. A nuclear detonation combines many of those challenges into a single event. Extreme heat, massive destruction, fires, infrastructure collapse, medical emergencies, potential radiation exposure, all occurring at the same time. This is why many experts view nuclear weapons as uniquely dangerous among modern technologies. The discussion about nuclear weapons is often framed around military strategy and international politics. But at its core, the issue is about people, ordinary people, families, workers, students, neighbors. A single nuclear explosion would change countless lives in a matter of seconds. Understanding these consequences is one reason why efforts to reduce nuclear risks and prevent their use continue around the world. Because the most effective response to a nuclear detonation is ensuring one never happens in the first place.